The most fun. Yeah, I think most fun is, again, it can be monotonous, especially if you're doing outbound prospecting. Nobody likes cold calling, but I think finding a way to bring some type of uniqueness to it, bring some type of personality to it. One example is going to be that when I was a enterprise business development rep at Zoom, what a different tactic that we utilized was creating customized videos, short 20, 30, 45-second videos to our prospects. So whether that's a VP of IT or a CEO or a CIO, um, learning more about that business and finding creative ways to um, make a eye-catching, unique, sometimes funny video that would get their attention. So bringing creativity and bringing your personality to the role, I think, is the most fun for me because people hate to be sold to, but they love to buy, and people buy from people. So you have to understand that as a sales development rep or even an account executive, um, you're not the only vendor that they're talking to, and your product isn't the only service that they're utilizing. There's dozens of products and services that keep any business running, and they deal with dozens of sales reps, and probably more so. So you have to kind of be authentic and be genuine. And so just remembering that and bringing that to your everyday interactions and differentiating yourself is the most fun for me.
That makes sense. And I completely agree when you say like people hate to be sold, but they love to purchase things.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I repeated the same line to our sales representative as well, where we are having like a couple of marketing interns in different schools across the US.
Hmm.
And I just told them the same thing, that when you promote it, don't try to sell it, right?
Yeah.
Just try to introduce the platform, right? It's up to them whether they like it or whether they don't.
Yeah,
So
you have to pique that interest, right? I mean, it's I one of my biggest struggles when I was kind of starting out, and oftentimes I sometimes catch myself when I was in that role, later in my career too. But one of the biggest struggles is knowing when to, like, knowing your role, like knowing your strengths and not trying to, you know, jump the gun and sell or fit as much information in that conversation or email or interaction or whatever the case is. And just knowing that what you need to do is do your job really great, and then pass that along to your rep for them to kind of take that baton, so to speak, right? I mean, it takes a village, it takes a team. um, and so being eager and hungry is good, but oftentimes you can do yourself more harm in that length of that sales cycle by by doing so. And yeah, that would be one piece of advice that I would give my previous self.